Now let's explore the Mail tab under Setting Your Options. These settings determine your inbox display defaults and rules for outgoing and incoming mail. You can select how you want to group your mail by conversation or message view. If you select the conversation feature, conversation is the default. Select how many items, up to 100, to display per page. The search listed in the initial mail search field defines the default search to execute when you log in. The default search is your inbox. Polling interval is how often your computer checks for new mail. The default is set for every 5 minutes. By default, the Save Copies of Messages to Sent folder is enabled. Messages you send are saved to your Send folder. You can specify Reply To address. The Reply To address defaults to your primary Hello World address. You can specify another address if you don't want replies sent to your primary Hello World address. You can select whether to include the original text in the body of your reply message. You can choose to include original text, not include it as an attachment, include it in the body with a prefix that you choose, or include it using the Smart Include feature. You can also forward with the original text as an attachment, in the body, or in the body with a prefix. You can specify whether to prefix each line with an arrow or line for the previous email messages that are forwarded or replied to if you choose to send original text. You can specify whether to automatically add a signature to outgoing email messages and what the signature text should be. Specify whether to use the standard internet signature style, which is to include 2 dashes before the signature, and to have the signature added at the end of each message. You can specify whether to reply to incoming mail with a vacation message saying that you are out of the office, and what the message should say. This is also sometimes referred to as an out-of-the-office auto-reply. You can enable and specify an address to send notifications that you have received new mail. You can also enter an email address if you'd like to have your email forwarded to a specific address. You can view mail as HTML if the message is originally sent as an HTML message. If you send a message, you can receive the message as normal, or you can only receive the message if I'm in TO or CC box, or you cannot receive the message. Reply forward using format of the original message means that your message will be composed in the same format. Always Compose in a new window opens a new composition window separate from your Hello World mailbox when you compose a message. You can view and navigate your mailbox while the Compose window is open. If you've made changes and would like to restore defaults, simply click on Restore Defaults. Please remember to save all of your changes.